Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special episode of Wrestling Prime. I am the boat in broadcasting, Tom Dog, and yes, I'm a little underdressed, and yes, I know I'm looking like a bum here today, but I don't care. It's hot as hell out there, and hell really did froze over, and we're gonna explain why. Um, but it was definitely a match made in hell earlier tonight. Tonight actually. Um, but yeah, it is hot over here on the East Coast. It is. I am literally sweating right there. I don't know if you. Yeah, right there. That's legit sweat that I just wiped off my brow. It is hot outside. It is 71 degrees out here, and it's humid in here, and it's friggin' it is ridiculous out there. And yeah, but we're gonna do what we can to breeze right through it because I got some beer. So yeah, so now you know I mean business and everything like that. I'll tell you this: for beer, for beer at Aldi's, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, you can only get this beer at Aldi. But if you want to fact check me, for all you beer drinkers out there, um, and if you were able to get it somewhere else, let me know. Let me know in the comments too. Speaking of comments, hey yo. Tyler's in the house. Tyler's here. He was waiting. That's commitment right there. It's been wait. He was waiting since 1:55 p.m. So that's commitment. Number one fan. Number one fan. I like that. Big shout out to Tyler. So, but yeah, we got a big show. We got a big show because yeah, we got night one of WrestleMania. Night one of WrestleMania, and we're going to breeze right through it. I'm not even going to do the plug, the plugs and everything. Actually, I should, W Energy, 30% off. Um, use that promo code Brill at the checkout to save 30% on your purchase. Go to w.gg right now and get the best that W Energy has to offer. It's an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial colors, flavors, or dyes, and no chances and zero chances of you laying down for virtually anybody. So if you want to have a WrestleMania moment, then do so with the best at w.gg. Use that promo code again. Go to w.gg. Again, that's that promo code Brill at the checkout, and you'll save 30% on your purchase. You'll be glad you did. And let's take this off. So see. Where is that? Oh, yeah, here we go. But yeah, chat is open. Yeah, I'm a little hoarse right now because I ate a pony. So yeah. So yeah. All right, so let's go with night one of WrestleMania 41. And yeah, we got a good show. This was actually pretty good. Um, it was fairly decent, and we're gonna do the grades like we always do and everything like that. Opening contest for this one. I wasn't sure who won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. As soon as I get that information, I will relay that. So it'll be on tomorrow's show. So, um, Jay Uso, is going after Gunther and the World Heavyweight Championship. And so yeah, this is a lot of a lot of naysayers out there, um, who didn't think that Jay Uso was going to do it, and um, and the build up for that was a little weak at the beginning, but then it started to pick up after and everything. But and so yeah, um, never never sell yourself short when it comes to Jay Uso. He put on one hell of a match, and and 50% of that, it was a 50-50 match between these two. Um, I would say like more Gunther, as well. With the chop, with his chops and everything like that, and lighting his opponents up like a Christmas tree, and yeah, and this was a really good opener. Um, Jay was really into his A game, got the whole crowd yeeting and everything. So everybody was behind him, and Gunther is just a legit badass and everything. So, and this is what makes this show, these matches with anybody who's in the ring with Gunther, because he goes in the ring with these guys, and he basically says, "Oh, you're like, it'll be a waste of time." He makes him feel like you're a waste of time, but then you know he underestimates his opponent, and that's his problem. I think that's his problem, is that he underestimates his opponents a little too much, and yeah, it's hot in here, so I gotta do it like this. It is hot as hell, and I cannot take it no more. So yeah, can't take the heat. Stay out of the kitchen, that sort of thing. But anyways, but yeah, Gunther went out there. He looked good. Jay looked even better, and never would have expected this to happen. The Ring Galal taps out to a sleeper hold, and very very um random of the sleeper hold. We haven't seen a sleeper hold used in a long time, and normally when a sleeper hold is lately in modern day WWE, they're always, it's always like a secondary maneuver, and you never would have thought that a sleeper hold would win Jey Uso the championship, but expect the unexpected, and this is what I love about the WWE. Anything can happen, and in this case, it did, and Jey Uso made Gunther Tapp to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. A match. Solid A. Solid A. So, up next, the War Raiders defending their tag titles, the World Tag Team the World Tag titles against the New Day. I would say the build up to this was pretty decent, but something that a match like this you would see at like maybe a Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. Um, it was okay. It was an okay match. Um, nothing really stood out. Um, it was classic um televised match with the New Day and working on Eric's um back of the neck and everything because he came back from injury and everything, so he was on the shelf for a while. But both teams were pretty good. Um, Near falls between the two teams. Um, and at the end, New Day pulled the victory and are the new WWE World Tag Champions. And I give this match a B minus. Um, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying, it's not a bad match by any means. It was okay, and it's pretty decent. A match like that, something for you would see um, between the two of them. So between the two teams. So up next, Naomi taking on Jade Cargill, and this match was building up for a while. If you remember at Elimination Chamber, Jade came back from her injury because she was attacked, and Naomi stepped in to become to help Bianca defend the tag championships, and everyone thought that it was Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez that it was, yeah, and Roxanne out there to that did the damage to Jade. But at Elimination Chamber, Jade came back and immediately went after Naomi and took her out of the Elimination Chamber. Um, it was like I think I'm not mistaken. I think, yep, yeah, that was Naomi. Yeah. Liv and Naomi came out. Jay Cargill entered the chamber and assaulted Naomi. Naomi is eliminated. So yeah, that was pretty much the logistics of it. And so yeah. Um, so both of these women look good out there. A little wardrobe malfunction on Jade Cargill, which didn't bother me much, but I like looking at my expressions. But yeah. Um, but yeah, it was actually, but it was still a good match. Um, wasn't really a distraction and everything like that. But yeah, Jade Cargill, well, it should be that. Um, Jade Cargill, um, won the match, and with her finishing move, and with her jaded finisher, and won the match. B plus, B plus match. Up next, LA Knight defending his United States Championship against Jacob Fatu, his first WrestleMania, and put on a very good show. And this was a damn good match. Um, very happy um, with the outcome and everything. Both look good. Jacob, um, more menacing than ever, and everything. Beat the snot out of LA Knight, and Jacob is the new United States champion. B plus match. B plus. Up next, um, is El Grande Americano going up against Ray Phoenix. Now, the reason why Ray Phoenix is in this match against El Grande is because um, Rey Mysterio was taken out by El Grande, and so in making um, Rey Mysterio unable to compete. So another Ray Phoenix, was able to pick up the tab, so to speak, and was able to go in there and look good. His entrance looked good. His first WrestleMania, so yeah, that was pretty good. And so this is one of those matches where you could have seen, you could have had it on a on SmackDown or Raw, and you wouldn't miss nothing. I mean, this is what it actually felt like, and so and on top of that, so El Grande used his you slid a metal plate in his mask and used that to his advantage to pick up the victory and win the match. C minus. Um, and it's not Ray's fault. It was last minute and everything like that. So it was still a good, an okay match. But again, a match like this, it could have been, it could have been scrapped. I think Chelsea Green would have been a better match than this. No offense to both men, they're both good, and of course we all know who's underneath the El Grande mask, and yeah, so yeah, but we had to shoosh about it, so yeah, so that was weird. Okay, that's weird. So okay, um, all right. um, so yeah, Chelsea Green would have been a better match. I'm just saying, but in other news, at the beginning of the show, the countdown show, there was a major announcement, and let me see if I can get that up. Um, because I Pat McAfee. Okay, Pat McAfee is trending on Twitter. Oh. Okay. Nothing important. Um. I don't want to go live on there. But what I will do. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Because I know that we're gonna something that's fine. I know there's some. I know there's a media logo. Yep. I found it. Okay. Nope. I can't do that. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, that was a video. Okay, so don't want a video of it. I am sorry, folks. I'm just like out of it. So now that's going to be here we go. Okay, so okay. So before we continue, got a big announcement to WWE made an announcement at the beginning of the show, and it was AEW acquiring AAA, which is a Lucha Libre organization, and they're going to be doing a Worlds Collide on Saturday, June 7th at the Kia Forum, and it's going to be in Los Angeles, California. So, so yeah, that is pretty that's pretty cool, and really looking for really looking forward to this new partnership and everything like that. So not only did is WWE is collaborating with TNA, which I predicted, of course, Um, but they're also going to be acquiring AAA. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So um, so it's Lucha Libre, Lucha Libre AAA, and so yeah, that is pretty cool. Um, I'm getting this from Sports Illustrated. WWE announced earlier today a shocking acquisition as they purchased a major promotion in Mexico. Wrestle Votes announced that WWE was set to announce a NXT Worlds Collide Premium Live event in association with the Mexico promotion Lucha Libre AAA on the WrestleMania 41 kickoff show. Michael Cole invited WWE CEO, CCO, and latest inductee to the 2025 Hall of Fame, Triple H, and all the Mexican and Latin American stars on the roster to the stage. Um, Cole then announced that WWE had officially purchased Lucha Libre AAA, and the company will present a Worlds Collide Premium Live event on Saturday, June 7th, from the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, California. After Cole's announcement, Triple H stated that WWE will take Lucha Libre to another level with this acquisition. Joining Triple H on stage was Marisela Pena and Dorian Roldan, and several luchadors from the WWE roster, including Rey Mysterio, Stephanie McCoy, Rey Fenix, Penta, Andrade, Paquino, Santos Escobar, and more. And so, yeah, that is actually pretty cool. And yeah, not bad, not bad. And so, yeah, really looking forward to seeing um, what's going to happen and everything like that. A lot of people are comparing it to the Forbidden Door with with AEW and everything like that, and that um, and Triple H is just copying off of them. Not really. I mean, they've done collaborations before, so yeah. And just recently with TNA, thanks to me. Just want to let everybody know that I opened a Pandora's box last year, and yeah, I plan to make that known. So yeah, it's hot as hell in here. I'll be taking all my clothes later. So okay, where were we? Oh yeah, Wrestling Prime, the original. So okay, up next. Whoops. Oh my god, that was crazy. Up next, Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Charlotte Flair, number one contender. Um, the build up for this was pretty interesting. A lot of words being exchanged and a lot of controversy between that. And so, yeah, um, this was not for the weak of heart and everything. So, yeah, um, both both had a very good entrance, and yeah, this was looked pretty good. Tiffany, I gotta say, really had that nice shout out to Mattel. Um, she came in as a Barbie doll and came out as She-Ra because her gear, if you notice her ring gear was very similar to Shira's um, outfits and everything. So yeah, she came in as Barbie and came out as Shira. So yeah, not bad, not bad. I like it. Which, by the way, of course, Shira is also a Mattel property. So yeah, um, just to let you know. But yeah, it was a good match, and yeah, really pulled it off and everything, and it was definitely Tiffy time because Tiffany retained the women's championship. So yeah, um, A minus, A minus. It was still a good match. Nothing really wrong about that. And yeah, and then up next they gave a little shout out to the Hall of Fame class of 2025. Oh, by the way, before the Tiffy for the Tiffany Charlotte match, um, Shawn Michaels came out and addressed to the WWE universe that tonight's attendance was 61,467. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Nice, nice, interesting number. And tomorrow night will be no different. Up next is the main event of the evening. Seth Rollins goes up against Roman Reigns against CM Punk. So it was a triple threat match, and CM Punk's moment as this was his first main event, and in his corner, the wise man Paul Heyman. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about this match because this match right here was a damn good match. This was a really good match, and I can't, I cannot, you know, words cannot describe about how good this main event was. And this this match was basically a match made in hell. This was definitely, this was definitely a match for WrestleMania, and that's the only way you can ever have it is as a main event match at WrestleMania. And a lot of crazy moments and everything, and yeah, a lot of great moments. Everybody looked good. Um, had a nice entrance on all three of them. CM Punk was played out by Living Color, who does his when he comes out to Cult of Personality. So yeah, and the lead singer actually managed to take a selfie during the song. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. Um, so yeah, I'll be looking at that on social media later. It hasn't been up already. But yeah, it was a very good, nice little package. Also, too, video package. Um, before they cut to the live screen. About CM Punk's moment that got him here, and everything. And it literally went to hell and everything. Really fought to get there and everything, and it was nice hearing his original theme song, and even too is like a nice modern take on his original wrestling gear. So yeah, I thought that was really cool too. And so yeah, he had a really good presence and everything. This was by far a very good match, very good, and and we almost had a Shield moment. If you were able to hear what Seth was saying in the ring, at one point he name dropped John Moxley. So yeah, um, so yeah, about about the time of the Shield and everything like that. So yeah, um, So yeah, that was pretty shocking there, and yeah, and so I was able to catch that because we dogs have excellent hearing. So yeah, we have sensitive ears and stuff like that. So yeah, it was actually pretty good. Um, so then near the end of the match, um, Paul Heyman. I mean, all three guys were down and everything. Can't count them out because it's a triple threat match. Pretty much anything goes. But Paul Heyman was like, he had enough, so he goes over to where the timekeeper area, grabs a steel chair, brings it into the ring, brings it to the ring. But who is he going to give it to? First gives it to CM Punk. Comes inside the ring. Punk was about to hit Roman with it, but then in a shocking moment, Paul Heyman delivers a low blow to CM Punk. Then begs Roman for his forgiveness and hands his tribal chief the steel chair. And just when Roman was about to finish off Seth Rollins with the chair, Paul Heyman again delivers a low blow to Roman, this time to Roman Reigns, and really grinds the balls. You can see that he was like, "Grr, so yeah. Um, he gets taken out, and Seth Rollins aligns himself with the wise man and captures the victory over CM Punk and Roman Reigns to win the match. And a shocked look on our faces. A plus match. This was an awesome match. And you cannot take anything away from this match. This was really, really good, and I absolutely loved it. And a lot of people will also love it too. Um, I was kind of hoping that CM Punk was going to win, but I'm not disappointed because the way it finished in a match like this, it was good for the finish because it left everybody asking questions why. And we'll probably get those questions answered on Monday. And so overall grade for this show, I'm gonna give it a B plus. B plus for this show. Um, Match of the night, I just said. The triple threat match, the main event. Worst match of the night goes to El Grande and Ray Phoenix. Um, WrestleMania one moment. Um, it's a tie between Jey Uso becoming champion and Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman aligns himself with Seth Rollins, and so yeah, definitely perfect right there. So yeah, you can't beat that. But yeah, B plus show, very pretty good so far. Um, Not bad for night one, and yeah, uh, can't take nothing away from these guys. So yeah, this was really, really good. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm actually going to call it a night because I'm a little bit tired and I'm going to try to find a way to cool down. And so, yeah, but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Um, and so yeah, be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's show, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Samoans, spike that like and give a comment. Post a comment down below. What was your favorite WrestleMania moment? What was your favorite WrestleMania match? Um, what was your best? What was your favorite WrestleMania moment from night one? Let us know in the comment section down below. Ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next, and be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself, and that is acknowledge the subscribe button. We will see you here again tomorrow for part two of our WrestleMania. It's a Wrestling Prime tradition that I talk about this, and yeah, this is a very near and dear to my heart and everything like that. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Tyler, for the early message and everything and all that. So yeah, it was good to hear from you. And so with that being said, we'll be back here tomorrow for night two, and pretty much wrap things up um, with um, not night two and everything, and pretty much with WrestleMania and everything. Oh, one other thing um, that I forgot to mention. Um, forgot to mention this. Um, there, there's a locker room code. Um, that I posted. I uploaded a video the other day. In honor of WrestleMania. Actually, I thought yesterday I posted it and everything, and I forgot to put it in the notes here. Um, so let me do that. Um, and the locker room. Just a quick reminder. It's Sin City 41, Sin City 41 WM for the 2K25 locker room code, and gonna love it. So they're gonna be giving out. Sorry, there's siren and everything like that. So yeah, but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So we will see you tomorrow. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long. Peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.